Hey everyone, welcome to today's video, and surprise, I'm not Tim. Tim's not here today. He's taking a little break for a very special reason, and in today's video, if you stay tuned, you're going to learn exactly why he's taking a break. And also two great setups coming up, so get ready for an action-packed video. Okay, so thanks a lot for tuning in today. So the reason that Tim is not going to be doing a video for the next 2 days, he won't be back until Wednesday, is because he's planning the year's content and training for you this year. He's taking all of his time off and he's focusing on it because we want to transform your life and make you a better trader. So we're really taking it serious, and Tim is putting extra special time just to focus on the great content that he's going to be producing for you. And so to help him out, if you could just leave a comment on the types of training that you want to see, he's going to be looking at those comments in the comment section as he's planning over the next few days. Your feedback is critical in making this channel excellent. So for today's video, I'm going to go over all of the setups that Tim has been working on and 2 additional ones. Plus, we're going to do something else special for Tim today since he's going to be away. I want everybody to show their appreciation, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, if you haven't subscribed and liked to this channel and hit that bell, please do so now. One thing I want to know I want to share that's different about this channel is that we really focus on helping traders. We give you live setups, we share with you the results of those setups, and Tim is the real deal. And you can't find that too often. I think that we're really different and unique in YouTube with that kind of channel. So just take the time and subscribe so you don't miss any of these great trades, and don't forget to hit that bell. All right, now let's go ahead and jump into the setups. So let me move my ugly face here. This is the USD Mexican, and I don't know about you guys, but I was so happy when Tim shared this trade with me. I don't know if any of you guys followed along. If you did, go ahead and share your results. We love to hear success stories. It encourages other people when you share your success or failures too. It's good to share both. And I actually was able to get into this trade. When Tim alerted it to me, I took it a little bit differently. Not that anybody cares about what I do, because it's all about you. This channel's about helping you. But what I did was I got in. I got in actually before this break closed, because I was breaking it down to a lower time frame. So I was waiting for a break up here. So I actually got in a little bit earlier, say around here, and I was able to get a little bit tighter of a stop because I didn't want to actually trade a weekly chart. I felt like a weekly time frame was just too wide of an ATR. With the ATR being as big as it was, I just wanted to narrow it down. And when I was talking to Tim about it, he said, yeah, I was going to tell people about that technique, but he said he hadn't actually trained the audience how to do that yet. So one of the things we're going to do is teach people how to drop down into a lower time frame so you can get tighter stops and then make a little bit bigger profits on your trades. So if you guys like that idea, let us know and we'll put it into future content. So anyhow, as an update, he's just following along. He's got to get to this target here. So he's still got a ways to go, but it's moving right along. It's been a good setup. I like that one. Okay, the next setup. So the next one you have is we've got this Euro Swiss, which you could see that it was a pretty nice entry. And so this trade was a great entry. You can see that it actually hit the first target right here. And now we're just waiting for this PSAR, trailing the stop. And so as this levels out, what could be a cool thing is if this levels out and goes like this and then takes another dive down, and then we might trail the stop, tighten it up a little bit, and then hopefully it'll dive down, then we'll be able to tighten it even more. But right now, the first position was good. We just want to see continuation to let those profits get bigger. And as you know, the way to really make it with this type of trading strategy is to give your trade some room to run so it can hit those targets. All right, the next one. So Tim had a great setup on the New Zealand CAD. You can see this nice flag. It broke down, popped out, and immediately hit the first target, which is what I love about this. And so now we're just trailing it here, we got this trailing stop on. So half the position is already hit, and we're just going to trail it. Just like I talked about in the last one, make sure that we can try to let this thing run. Hopefully it'll go sideways a little bit and then take a nice big drop. All right, now gold. Gold was a pretty awesome breakout, but it looks like it might have been a fake break. You can see that a massive pin bar, a lot of instability and craziness happening in the world, but we just look at the charts, and everybody thought gold was going to the moon, and gold said, I don't think so. And so we're dropping back pretty heavy right now, waiting for this weekly candle to close. And as I mentioned earlier, for something, if you guys are interested, Tim might do a training to show you how to look at big picture patterns, like weekly patterns, but then trade them on a lower time frame to dial down and get better profit. So that's something that, if you're interested, put that in the comments below. But as of right now, there's no trigger yet. But if it does trigger, we will be following up with this trade at the end of the week. Or it's Friday now, but I mean at the beginning of next week, we'll let you know if we took it. But for your own purposes, if it closes above this level, you can go ahead and take that trade. But like Tim always says, you don't do what I tell you to do. Don't do what I tell you to do. Don't do what Tim tells you to do. Follow your own plan. This is all educational purposes only. Do what you would do and make yourself better. Always compete against yourself in trading. We're just here to journey together, to do this together, because it's not so fun doing it alone. Okay, one more. Oh, this is my new setup. So before I get to my new two setups, I wanted to go back to talking about something special for Tim. So Tim has done an amazing job with this channel. My name's Casey Stubbs. I'm Tim's boss, the founder of Trading Strategy Guides. And when I put this channel together, I said, Tim, we need to get traders engaged and to help them become better. And so I'm working with Tim all the time, and we're like, what can we do to help make this better? What can we do to get people engaged? How can we do it? And I'll just be honest, Tim has done an amazing job. We're starting to hear stories about people that are following along, people that are learning, people that are setting up goals, people that are having success in trading and change lives, and that's our goal. And so Tim's done great. And so one of the things that I'm looking at is how he's getting engagement on the channel. And one of those things is comments. We look at comments. And if Tim can break the comment record for this channel, he's going to get a bonus this month, right? And so what I would like for you guys to do right now is, you can see there's the comments. We're at 400, we're at 99, but he's got to beat 447. So he's got a ways to go, but I think he can do it with your help. This is where you guys can help him. So if he gets the record this month, he gets a bonus. And he doesn't know that, though, because I didn't tell him. It's a surprise. But if you guys have enjoyed the training, just say thanks, encourage him, give him a word of encouragement, leave a comment, leave a question, whatever it is. Tim truly is doing this for you guys. He's wanting to build an audience and take people on a journey just like me, where we have a mission to help. So if this has been useful to you at all, just leave a comment. Let's see if we can smash that record together to help Tim out. All right, awesome. Thank you, guys. Now, let's go to the setups. So here we go. We got Bitcoin, good old Bitcoin. Now, it's fun to look at Tim. It was funny because I had a Bitcoin chart that I've been following, and Tim's like, I'm going to talk about Bitcoin. I'm like, cool. I was like, that's great because I already have a Bitcoin setup. I already had it in place. So this is what I was looking at. And one of the things I like to do is see this moving average. I like it's a 50. I like to take the entry on that, right? So I actually took a small position here because I'm like, yeah, it's going up. But I had this big upward channel, and I knew that this would cause a little bit of problems, okay? Because look what happens. I actually got a trade here, but it didn't last very long. It was decent, but I'm looking for a big Bitcoin win. I want to see this thing take this level out and beyond, okay? Because I like the fundamentals in Bitcoin. I think it's a good thing. So took a small piece here, and now we're looking for this level. When this trend gets taken out, looking for another move. So right now it popped up, hit the level, bounced down, and now we have another green candle here under my big mess. But if it goes through here, I would expect a pop, and then a move up beyond, right? And so look for this next level. Now I'm going to go ahead and show Tim's chart. Let's go ahead and look at what Tim's chart was. So Tim was looking to take Bitcoin on a weekly of this range. Okay, you see this range and this really tight level, and he likes his volume, right? He loves his volume. So we got a really tight range. See how tight that was? And then it pulled up, but it's got a little bit of a wick here, but it's popping up. So if this continues to move up and it closes above this and outside of here, he's going to buy a weekly. Okay, so it's very similar to what I was looking at. It's the same trade. We're just looking at it from different angles. And I personally love talking to different traders and get different perspectives. Not to talk me out of a trade, but just so I can see things from a different point of view, because you know what, we can get very narrow in our focus, which is good for accomplishing goals and getting tasks done, but it can also be a negative factor if we're too narrow-minded. So it's kind of a balance like everything else. But he's looking for a long here, and as always, it's got to have the volume, which it looks like it does, and he's using the ATR for target 1 and target 2. If you need help on how to do that, go look at the moving average video, or not the moving average, look at the money management, trade management video that Tim did. It's in the description, the link to it. It tells you how to calculate the trade size. It's a really good detailed video. It's going to be included in the link below. So that's the trade. We use the ATR as the stop loss, and there's also the stop loss is 1.5 ATR, and the first target is 1. Just went back to that. Okay, so stop loss is 1.5. First target is 1 ATR. All right, now that's Bitcoin. Now the next setup is the Aussie Yen. The Aussie Yen is the next setup. A daily close above the 20 EMA. You can see here we got a really nice uptrend. See this beautiful channel? I love it. It's so cool, and I love how crooked my lines are. But you can see it's popped above the 100, so it's trending up. The 100's pointing up. It now pulled back down to the bottom of the channel, and now we're popping up again, and we're crossing the 20 EMA. Really good entry. First target, Tim, you know, me and Tim are different. You know, his method's good. I love his method, but target 1 is 1 ATR. I might target the top of this channel, right, and then see if it pulls back and then pops up again. But either way, however, they might actually be the same when you calculate it, but I think this top of the channel is a good target. 1 ATR is a good target as well. Again, the money management video that Tim has is in the comments below. But looks like this is going to trigger by the close of today. Keep your eyes on it. And that's it for today. Thanks a lot for being a part of the trading channel. We really appreciate you. I appreciate you. Tim appreciates you. It's our goal to help you succeed. That is our agenda. And if you have any questions, please reach out to us at any time. Tim is definitely here for you for the long term to help you guys better traders, as am I. Thanks again. We'll see. I'll be back on Monday, and Tim will be back on Wednesday. But in the meantime, subscribe and hit that notification bell and have a great weekend.